Hey guys, it's Nicole and this is my monthly Capella vlog. As always, I'm a sponsored FlexPath student here at Capella University, and today's topic is really going to be on the 3 reasons why my MBA has really improved my position as a nurse practitioner. The first one being education and teamwork. During my MBA, I took a class in leadership and teamwork, and that class really helped me to understand how to motivate others, whether it's bedside nurses or colleagues or helping a provider understand kind of my viewpoint and perspective. This program has really helped me to, I guess, explain my thought processes better as a provider. Even as a bedside, when I'm talking to family members, there is a easier understanding there. I don't really know how to explain it, but once you find out your deficits as a human being, you're able to fine-tune those to where when you communicate with someone, they will fully and thoroughly understand what you're trying to reiterate and explain to them. It's weird. You think you know yourself and you take a class and you self-reflect and you realize you have certain emotional intelligence deficits. So the first one being just communication and teamwork. The second one being leadership. And by leadership, I mean decision-making processes. Oftentimes, I think a new protocol or a new procedure based on a research study is great, and then you find out how much the device or the protocol costs financially, and then you look at the outcomes and you realize the outcomes are identical to the current kind of industry index. The point being that just because something is new doesn't mean that it's going to be effective. So this MBA program has really helped me to fine-tune my decision-making processes when they impact finances. Obviously, the last one being the financial aspect of the nurse practitioner role. Everything you do is based on reimbursement and co-payment, and you have to make sure what you're doing is in line with what your employer wants. I've taken billing classes. I am 6-7 months into my nurse practitioner role, and I have to make sure that what I'm doing is truly effective for my patient population. My patient kind of rounding numbers are getting bigger and bigger, and I have to make sure that I'm giving each and every patient and family member their dedicated time. And with that comes being financially organized. I never thought my MBA would help me this much clinically, but it really has helped me to organize my thoughts, improve my decision-making processes, help with my leadership skills and implementation, and last but not least, just understanding the accounting and budget aspect as a provider. I am only 2 or 3 classes away from graduating, and I am very excited. Each and every class has a new hurdle and obstacle for me to understand, and I always end up learning something about myself as just a human being in general. You could be a really great person and you could really think you are, and you take a class and you find out that you have a huge deficit. Mine was interpretation. I found out that I sometimes interpret things with a little too much emotion. My leadership class really helped me to see things on a more neutral and calmer level, which obviously helps me clinically. I really enjoy this class, this program, and this is another great month of me just really diving in and learning who I am as a provider. If you guys have any questions or comments for me, as always, put those below. But again, my name's Nicole. I'm a sponsored FlexPath student here at Capella University, and this has been a very wonderful month and great program for me personally thus far. Bye.